Hello everyone. Today, tonight, because I did post that this was going to happen at midnight. So, this midnight, I'm going to make a video about how I feel about this game. Why it has its faults, why it doesn't have its faults, yada yada, etc. And of course, my thoughts, they can't always be like the best. You can always hear someone else say that it's like this or that on someone else's channel. My thoughts and words are always going to be represented here, even though I am going to put some thought into it. So in other words, you may take it as it is. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is just talk about how I felt about the story, the plot, and gameplay. Once I do that, I'm going to go over here to Model Viewer and talk about all the characters that I hated or didn't hate it, going in each order. And there we go, my controller died. This is always why you need like extra controllers. I mean, if you don't, then it's alright. Don't even worry about it. It's COVID, so just relax. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to stop it there for a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna go in order from these characters and stuff. But I'm not gonna do that yet, so let me get out of this. Okay, so where should I start first? How about the story? The story is it's very good and very bad at the same time. Actually, you know what? I'm putting the plot into this as well. The plot and story in both is just good and bad at the same time. Honestly, I think the writers were trying to make us gamers be prepared for a more immersive type of gameplay, but more immersive detail, as in the sex scene. So, yeah, it's like they're trying to make us. I feel like they're trying to make us feel like this is how gaming should feel like now, even though it's supposed to feel fun and not depressing. But reality is full of depression even now. I think that's what they're trying to say. But then again, it's also just very debatable. Games are just meant to be fun and not like this. I mean, this is fun. Don't get me wrong. This is very fun in gameplay wise, but in story wise, once you finish it, you're gonna be bummed out. Now, I've already watched a couple of reviews from other people and how they say how this is and what's not. I finished watching Gabby. Does anybody know her? Gabby. I forgot the rest of her name, but she's a YouTuber. I finished the game, and her review on it was, she said it was, actually, I forgot, it's something about sad. She said it was sad, I think. And I watched, Dante's gameplay ending of it, and he said, this is trash, in a way. In a way. Those aren't his words, I don't think. But in my perspective, I think he's just trying to say that it's trash. Like, what was the point of hunting Abby if Ellie wasn't going to kill her? because essentially the whole plot of the story was about revenge. Revenge of getting, revenge of killing Abby because she killed her father figure, Joel. The whole, that's what the plot and story was going for part two. And especially Abby was in the mood to get revenge because mainly at the point where Ellie killed her friends. Man, she was on fire. And we had to play as Abby and just hunt Ellie. That was scary as heck. Seriously. Let's see. What else happened? Though it is like about revenge and all, it's also just about the remembrance of being a good person. But that's only like in the mind of no wait, I'm starting to confuse you. That's only like when Ellie is thinking about the good times. Even though she was being like a bit of a douche to Joel, she was trying to loosen up to him after she had like found out the truth that she was the cure to saving the world from the infection, but Joel like took her out of that situation because he knew that she would die. But the narrator, I mean not the narrator, the writer is trying to make us feel like that Ellie's been the bad guy this whole time because she's been killing so much. This is only due to self-defense and survival, really, because everyone's trying to kill her. But when it comes to a person that she knows, like Abby now, almost like the main protagonist, but really there's no main protagonist. It's just consequences, really. This whole game also spills a bunch of consequences, but nobody realizes it yet. Everybody is on the point of revenge for Ellie. So, in everyone's eyes, in some people's eyes, there is a good and there is a bad, but it is really not the case. In fact, I can go on about this, but I'm anxious to talk about the characters at this moment. I can talk about like the plot and stuff once I see them. Oh, and also the ending for it. Do I think it could have been better? I think like see, I'm the type of person that was just accept things as they are and see the good in it and whatever. So I think it was just the way it had to be. Ellie had to have Dina leave her. Kind of makes sense. I mean, in Dina's eyes, I guess. I've seen that happen plenty of times with couples, especially lesbians. It's only on TV shows though. This is accurate. And I think the ending could have been like, well, I mean, not the. I think it was just alright. Like, I know it went far. I mean, it didn't really have to go too far into telling us Ellie is a bad person. I mean, in that case, everyone's a bad person if they're surviving. That's what the director's trying to show us. Okay, let me just talk about the characters one by one. Young Ellie. We didn't see too much of her in the game, but the parts of her that we're seeing, I didn't really feel too much of it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would feel something from it, like seeing young Ellie again with the new animation to this game is it's okay. I mean, it's young Ellie. You can always view her in part 1. I know she's in here. I just forgot the scenes that happened when she was like this. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Now I remember. She was. Oh no, wait. That's on her birthday. Never mind. Patrol Ellie. I liked how they I liked how the director showed us the reality of having a one bed for yourself. Like, you can't really keep it up that much. It's gonna come up dirty eventually, especially in a pandemic. Especially our clothes too. She doesn't have that many clothes, but everything turns out dirty eventually if you don't clean it. Plus, even if you don't clean it, it's still going to be dirty eventually. Birthday Ellie, it was fine. It was kind of good to know that Ellie knew her planets. I wonder how though. Like, how did she visualize like what every planet looked like? Did she look it up on the internet? I don't remember any computers working on part 1. I don't remember it at all. Or she can Google planets. Even if like Joel told her what the planets look like up in space somehow, like how would she even visualize that? Anyways, Ellie in Seattle. Hello, Nani, Logan. How's it going? I am doing a review, or actually just giving my thoughts into the game right now, because somebody told me that I should do that, so now I'm doing it. That person would be Gio. I'm glad you're doing okay. I hope this video won't be too boring. If it does, you can feel free to, I guess go chill somewhere. But you're free. I'm just making it weird. Never mind. What do you mean good for me? Seattle Ellie was good. Her playthrough was almost just like Joel's. I felt like I was Joel playing her, except I was a bit smaller and faster. It was really fun playing her. It's like nostalgia from part 1. Ellie, look out. What is this one? I forgot. I wish I had enough points to buy this, but I don't. Ellie Aquarium. That's when she killed Abby's friends. What kind of dreams do I? Why you ask that? Wait, is it because I talked about it like last video? Oh really? What was it about, man? What was your dream about? This Ellie right here, I love the most. It just shows the, like, killer instinct mode, like, inside of her. Like, with all the blood on her, and stuff. The way she's holding a knife. You relived your past? That's That's interesting. Wonder what happened in your past. Hope it's nothing scary. I mean, if it is, you can just tell me anyways. Huh. But do tell, Logan D. And Ellie epilogue. It was very sad. I noticed like her fingers are gone, so she can't really play the guitar that well. And that was very sad. She lost the ability to play guitar. I like that they showed that in Ellie. Like, just complete loss. And how her character just moves on from that. Like, she literally walked away from the house. Everything that she loved. Dina's gone. Everyone she loved's gone. And she's still moving. It's very inspirational. Now with Abby. Man, first time I seen her, I was like, is that a boy or a girl? I was asking so many questions like that. Or is this a trans woman? One of my friends told me that this was a boy, but I don't think he paid attention enough with her chest. I mean, who would, I guess? I mean, someone who does pay attention. Oh, really? That's cool. Wonder what place you went to that you collided with. Sounds pretty... Sounds like a movie, actually. That's cool. Young Abby at the zoo. So, this part where I had to play as young Abby kind of made me mad. Just a little bit. I mean, I know I have to keep going and stuff, but oh, snap. What? You wasn't even born yet? That's interesting. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was mad at the Abby part. Young Abby Aquarium. Young Abby Aquarium was a bit cringy. It was just her as a teenager or young adult goofing around with their boyfriend. It was like, this again. Like, I know where this is going. Young love never lasts too long. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, but nonetheless, she still's with them. She's still with them until the end, even though he like, her boyfriend, like, messed with Mel. Abby Seattle. This part of the story of her was taking place in the trailer, where she met the leader of the wolves, or Seraphites. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, interesting. I'm sensing a Toy Story moment happening. Abbey Coast. Don't remember where this took place. Abbey Santa Barbara. Actually, wait. Oh, I think I know where this is now. Abbey Coast. This is where she met up with Ellie at the theater. You know, I didn't really think that Ellie would be at the theater for that long. I thought they would just go there and move. But nonetheless, they were still there. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm getting a Naruto sense type of vibe. Oh, yeah. That sounds beautiful though. You just seeing a random Asian girl just eat ramen. Random Asian girls look tight. Even the ugly ones. Just eating ramen. It's almost like looking at at a tree, like a sakura tree or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be sakura, but like some type of tree. It could be beautiful. It could be ugly. It doesn't matter. It exists. So you like it for what it is. I like your dreams. I like hearing your dreams. It's cool. Also, my dreams always be weirder. I don't know why. I feel like they just are. Oh, that's cool. I be having those too. Just three dreams in one. Sometimes I keep having those same dreams, but my eyes be open, like I be daydreaming too. Cool. That's tight. Also, Abby Pillars. I could not believe that this was Abby at all. Like, she looks completely different, out of proportion than this. Like, how? Does she really look that different with no hair? With no ponytail? Plus, she got like sunburns on her shoulders and stuff, and her face. Man, she been there for like months now on a stick. How does one survive that? She did bring up a good fight though. Oh yeah, and about this scene, I felt bad for Abby. She, I mean, I know I shouldn't. I mean, other people say that you shouldn't feel bad for Abby because she killed Joel, but man, I don't know. Oh, cool. At the beach though, there's a waterfall. That's kind of interesting. I never seen a beach with a waterfall before. Hmm. um. Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Abby because I know that her dad got killed by Joel because Joel wanted to save Ellie, but man. And eventually, the places were colliding eventually. I don't get that sentence. What do you mean uneventually? Oh, wow. It's almost kind of scary. Like a beach and a waterfall colliding, but not colliding at the same time. It's kind of eerie to imagine. Oh, you said evenly. I said, my bad. I read it wrong. The place were colliding evenly. Unevenly. I see, I see. My bad. I read it wrong. I know. I just read it wrong. I haven't seen unevenly. I haven't seen that word in a long time. That's why I just like mispronounced it. Taking me back to the old days. Alright, going on to Joel. Yes, I feel bad for Abby. I don't care. She, like, I think for me, she redeemed herself. Because she, like, I don't know. She went through a lot. I mean, so did Ellie, but Ellie just, it seems like she lost her respect from some people. What does PG mean again? Joel and Ellie at the hospital. I already know that scene. Joe Patrol. Yeah. Joel definitely deserved better, though. Even though he, like, murdered a lot of people that were deserving and undeserving. Really, there's really no such thing as deserve. It just happens. Parental guidance? Really? Parental guidance? I don't have Nani. I don't think anyone has any parental guidance dreams. Like guiding you towards victory or a better life with a dream. That's highly unlikely for someone. I mean, I don't know. I don't have those type of dreams where it's like uplifting. I have dramatic dreams. Kid friendly. Kid friendly? Yeah, there's no promises there. And dramatic as in, like, I think I told you this the last time I told you about my dream. When I was tied up by Mexicans or just people in general, and they tried to beat me, but I survived by like dodging every hit they tried to hit me at, even though I was tied up. The dream made no sense. I should have been hit. I mean, I was eventually, but I just fought back. I have fighting dreams now for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Joel birthday. Joel did a very good job on Ellie's birthday. Couldn't done better. Like really. So do I. Do you remember all of them, of how they took place? I can only remember a few. So many. Joe Lockdown, Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson. uh, this Joe right here just made me remember the times with Ellie and stuff. How he was trying to be a good father figure. He was trying his best. He always tried his best. Oh, really? Well, tell me about the your kid-friendly one first, and then your most immersive one first. Tell me that one. Um, Joe, I noticed how they added his love for coffee in this part. It was very good. It's very funny too. I like how they made a remembrance of that. I liked it. Dina on patrol. When I first noticed her, she kind of looked just, I don't know, ugly to me at first, and cute at the same time. It's a strange feeling to have for a character. Like, I thought she was ugly and cute, but likable at the same time. It was really weird. I don't know why. I almost felt like I hated her for some reason. And I just starting to get to know her as a character. Why is that? But of course, I just, along for like a while, I just respected her as a character, and that's all. Dina, Seattle, she was very helpful in Seattle, riding with me on a horse. But as I found out she was pregnant, it's like game over. Like, how, son? How can you be so clueless and, like, unprepared? You copied your dream logs? Wait, you like record your dreams? What? That's that's very fetishy. Don't you think? That's very interesting that you would do that. But go ahead. Tell me a story. I think you need to get this out if you actually like made an analog. Dang. Oh, really? Well, tell me a lot about it if you want. And yeah, it was game over for Dina. I was kind of mad at her because she won't be my support like Mercy and Overwatch anymore, or just backup. And Dina on the farm, she looked like she was in her own place. This is exactly where she belonged. But not Ellie. Ellie looked so cringy, just holding a baby and looking like a mother figure. That was just something couldn't imagine. Okay, that's cool. Bought a house. Remember what the house looked like? If not, you can just keep going. I mean, also it was cool that Ellie was just holding the baby and stuff. And oh, wrong thing. It was cool that she was just trying to live up to that moment of being a parent, parent figure. But at the same time, I don't know. Her character looked completely out of proportion of that. Especially when she was singing that potato song to JJ. It was cute, but it was like cringy. Oh, okay. Jesse Patrol. He seemed like a cool dude. Like when I first met him, he was like, "Oh, okay, he's one of those dudes who's just like, oh, he's cool. You can trust him. He won't let you down." One of those Asians. Oh, I can see him. I can see him. It looks nice. Who's Snoopy? Is that a dog or something? Oh, I'm just. Wait, you can just see a black screen? You can still hear me, right? Try leaving and come back. If that's happening. Oh. Yeah, Jesse was a cool dude. I knew I could trust him from the start. When he joked about Dina's first kiss with her. Like, he doesn't care if you kissed her. I'm cool with that. I'm over her. I respect guys like that. Because there's like so little of those guys to like see in life, you know? Oh. And Jesse on patrol. Yeah, they tricked us with that trailer when Joel pulled her away from the enemies before she gets seen. Apparently it was Jesse. And Jesse quoted his line in the trailer. Think I'll let you do this on your own? Get out of here with that. But I like Jesse. He was a cool comrade. Sucks that he died. I don't know how to fix this, man. I don't. Hold up. Let me try something. Okay, did that do the trick? Did this do the trick at all? No? Dang. I'm sorry. I mean, it is like a review after all. You know, I should probably just make 2 videos of this if you can't see. Like, after I'm done with Tommy, talking about Tommy, I'm just leave and then restart so you can see. And if it's still black screen, I don't know if it's still me. Okay, Tommy was okay. I liked him like he was actually Joel's brother. Like, he was cool. I really enjoyed him as a character of just being a side character instead of trying to be important. I mean, he was important, but he was only important of like trying to look for Joel. He was a loyal brother. But after he like got his eye shot out and started to blame or just put like guilt on Ellie for not going after Abby, it's like, what are you doing, dude? I never seen this side of you. Like, it's been so long. You can't like keep having grudges for too long, especially like. But of course it's hard to forget. I mean, they're in the pandemic, so they're gonna keep what they have on them. They're fighters, they're killers. It's what they do. But still, it just made his character seem like, I just don't like him. That's all. That's all. By the way, Nani, Q still QC yet? Still? Or is it still black? No visual, all audio. Cool. I'm gonna restart it then. I guess the next video I'll make is gonna be a part 2 of my thoughts about this video. So about this game, I mean. So yeah, I'll be back.